want to see this group take this community by storm, because believe it or not, we're already being talked about and already kind of impacting change in the community. And so the more we come together with trust and communication and believing in ourselves and the wisdom of time and talking with one another more, I believe we'll create that tighter bond that will cause us to propel even more, and will be something that this community is talking about and people want to be a part of.
I want us to be able to see ourselves the way that God sees us, and once we embrace who we are and who we've been made to be and our purpose, then we will have that comfort level to share with each other and embrace with each other.
Okay. Yeah, did you want to, yeah, I really, with the affirmations, it really, really, really keeps you encouraged. And it kind of eliminates, sometimes we can get stuck or codependent on feeling like we have to be built up by somebody else in order to make it. But when you can learn how to draw from within and build yourself up, you won't have to rely on somebody else, because sometimes that does not come. And it never comes the way you want it. And it never comes enough. So you got to kind of learn how to build yourself up. And that's what the affirmations do. So we're continuing on with family, because we talked about family in your home to now this being a family. And I want to show you how to take the written affirmation we've been talking about and doing and kind of making it a 3D affirmation that you can hang up and get a visual stimulation from, more so than just reading words. I want to, oh, you guys can sit down, I'm sorry. I want to introduce to you the concept of a vision board. Has anyone ever heard of a vision board?
Oh, that's funny. You just talked about that a vision board.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're powerful.
Very.
In fact, I'm going to show you mine that I did. Some time ago when I was introduced to vision boards.
Oh. My mom has one of those in the room.
Now, I want to show you, because ironically, vision boards draws upon the power of, not influence, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. Attraction. So it's kind of like the words, yeah, the secret. The words that you have written in your written affirmations, same thing. But with the visual, it stimulates more of the senses, and it also carries a greater power with it of attraction. Now I want to show you how I started my board and didn't finish it. And I can tell you, I have felt an essence of something missing in my life, which is kind of symbolic with these blank spaces, or these spaces that I left blank when I did. And I did this one probably maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. And it was at a time, I mean, you might be able to tell me something about my story or what was going on with me at the time based upon what is on my board. I'll pass it around.
Slightly.
Get a closer look.
That's a nice one.
Thank you. I feel it's incomplete, as I feel incomplete, really, even standing here today. So today, I want us to work on those. And then we're also going to work on blogging. Mr. Campbell wants to take you deeper into the blogging. So as we spend time on our boards, he will be working on 3 people over here on the blogging. And basically with the vision board, you just take magazines or articles, or you can even write words. I brought note cards if you don't find anything in the magazine. that you can write and put on your board, but you just kind of go through magazines and pick out pictures or words or letters that kind of speaks to you at the time, and then you get them all in a pile, and then you start compiling them on your board. And it's kind of interesting the way it works. And then this board is something that you want to hang up and see how these things begin to manifest in your life. As you're looking at it every day, studying it, and kind of seeing where you are. It kind of serves as a goal sheet as well. So I got plenty of magazines. I got a board for everybody. I have glue. I have scissors. Also, while we're getting set up with this, we came up with the performance team name last week, Lyrical Power. And so with that, did anybody have any clue or thought on what our signature color should be?
Blue.
Blue.
Oh, there's that. It's a nice color.
Blue? What else? Just blue?
Oh wow.
Yellow.
Blue and
You can
blue
set
and
up on
yellow.
that table over there. Yeah.
Can I make one too?
I'm sorry?
Can I make one
Oh
too?
yeah. I got more boards in the car. I only brought
Okay.
Yeah, so you,
Okay.
yeah,
I wanna make sure. I
don't
didn't
feel
think
left
you-
out. You can.
I
yeah.
totally feel left out.
Don't. I'll get you a board, sister. Don't feel left out.
Nice.
So we got plenty of glue, and then scissors,
Nice. Nice.
and I got
Nice.
3 crates of magazines.
Nice.
Now, while we do this, it would be nice if you and Robin could entertain us with some of your spoken word.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it could be anything, you know, you want that you feel led to do.
Okay, cool.
I think you all have a crate on that side. Oh, okay.
Well, I'll introduce myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. See, you like family already. I feel like everybody just
It's
knows
truly
you.
a blessing to be here. I want to say that first and foremost. It's a blessing to be alive, and a blessing to be here amongst you all. It's ironic because on the way to church with Robin today, on the way back from church today, we were talking about family. I was talking about family anyway, and some of the things that I had been going through with my family, and I was telling her how blessed I was as a child to have both parents in the household, how blessed I was to receive the kind of love and attention and support that I got from my mother. I have a testimony. I don't know if I'll share it today because it's a little very tragic story, but I lost my mother to domestic violence, and my father, I lost him as well after the situation. So me personally, I have been dealing with a lot of issues, just trying to grieve and heal and move forward in my life. So family has been something that has truly kept me going. My sisters and brothers, my nieces and nephews and everything like that. It was truly a blessing because one thing about it is family is our backbone. It's our support system, it's our love. I'm just telling you, I know your mom, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, it's a beautiful thing when you can have family in your life, people who support you, people who say, I love you and I miss you and I care for you. So it's a blessing to be here today. I actually have a poem that I wrote about my mom, and if it's okay, I can share that with you guys today.
Come on, guys.
Feed me your energy, I'll feed it
back.
back.
Feed me your energy, I'll feed it back. Feed me your energy, I'll feed it back. Feedback.
Nice. I love that. Love when 3BM does that. So this poem is called I Wish. And I wrote this about my mom because it's been about 6 years since she passed away. And I can't tell you how it feels. Sometimes I'm almost 30 years old. I'm 29. But I still miss my mom, So my message to you guys is to develop as strong as a relationship with your mother as possible. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to love you like your mother. No matter how old you get, in your mother's mind and her heart and her spirit, she going to look at you when you're 40 years old and say, that's still my baby. You know what I mean? So develop that relationship with your mother. It's very important as young men and young ladies to have that kind of support system in our lives. Again, this piece is called I Wish. I literally just wrote this like 2 days ago, so I haven't memorized it. I wish that I could hug you now. I wish that I could touch you now. I wish that I could talk to you, be with you somehow. But I know you're in a better place, even though I can't see your face. I know you're smiling down on me, saying everything's okay. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish you could see me now. I know you would be so proud. Ever since you left us, nothing in our lives have been the same. I wish I could just hear you call my name. Mama, I've been in so much pain. If I could get that loving embrace, I knew it would all go away. The memories just won't fade. Nothing I wouldn't do to change the outcome of that day. Got me filled with so much hate. And I'm sure no one knows because I always smile and say I'm okay. And Mama, I got that from you. Days we struggled the most, you always seemed to pull through. Like when we had no heat in the winter. And I remember how strong you were after losing your firstborn to cancer. No matter the problem, you always had an answer. I'll never forget your smiling face. When I miss you the most, your pictures have gotten me through some tough days. Just reflecting on what you would say. It's okay, my baby. Everything gonna be alright. Hold your head high. Or my favorite line you used to say, now you better get your act together. You know I didn't raise you that way. Just thinking back on all your attention, support, and everything you did, I received so much love growing up as a kid. Birthday parties, holidays, family get-togethers every week. You was always there for us as a mother and as a friend. Even in death, I can still hear you say, don't trip, Mama got this. And it was always you to come to our rescue. Whether it was my brother going to jail or coming up to the school because I was acting a fool. Whether we did good or bad, you stood by your babies. Well, Mama, I've been really missing you lately. Missing that good old home-cooked meal. Coming home from school and you up watching One Life to Live. To have you back in my world, there's nothing I wouldn't give. It's already been 6 years, but it's not easy to swallow this pill. No child should have to witness their mother being killed. No one really knows how I feel, the pain I've concealed. Nightmares and blank stares. I'm just trying to get my mind right. Hard to focus and move forward without you in my life. I say that I'm alright, but deep down my world has crashed. It doesn't move or spin. I'm just at a standstill, hoping to see you again. Just to watch you standing in the kitchen, playing your rhythm and blues. Betty Wright, Aretha Franklin, and Smokey Robinson, just to name a few. Today I hear old school and I know every word and tune. Never thought I'd be playing Dusty's reminiscing about you. To live my life after your death is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. People say I'm doing good, but I often feel like I failed you. The family is so distant, and if you are here, I know things will be different. I still call on you in prayer with hopes that you're listening. If I could talk to you directly, it would truly be a blessing. But until that day comes, I'll keep on wishing. I wish that I could hug you now. I wish that I could touch you now. I wish that I could talk to you, be with you somehow. But I know you're in a better place, even though I can't see your face. I know you're smiling down on me, saying everything's okay.
That was good. I know they took a lot out of you to do that.
It's a lot to write. Thank you though. Thank you so
Thank you for sharing. You almost got me into it.
Y'all not gonna feed me no more?
Feed me your energy, I'll feed it back. Feed me your energy, I'll feed it back. Feed me your energy, I'll feed it back. Feedback.
So, me and my circle have dealt with a lot lately. It's been like really heavy, and coming into this new season, I see so much prosperity and so much life and light, and I've been encouraging people to see that, you know, what you're going through is setting you up for what you have coming for you, or what, you know, the blessing that you have coming for you. So, for this particular piece, I want a little feedback. So I want you guys to repeat after me. It's my time now.
It's my time now.
Good. Say it again. It's my time now.
It's my time now.
Awesome. We got next, because no longer are we afraid to answer the call. No longer are we ashamed to allow God to pick us up after we fall, for we are free. Free to be the entity that God has created us to be, because the growth process of reality has molded us exquisitely. So our only option is that of victory, and we shall walk in it. We shall walk in our victory with grace, as we stay patient enough to follow God's slow and steady pace, because we realize that it's not a race, but more like a steady stride. And as long as we stay humble and continuously allow God to be our guide, we should never be lost. For who better to lead us than the one who paid the cost to be the boss? I'm talking about Jesus, y'all. Now, by no means am I saying that this is going to be easy. And I'm sure more than just